February 11th, 2020. I'm just out doing a service call. This particular call's for animal damage. So the client, they thought that they had squirrels going into their house, but when I got up on here on the roof, it's not a squirrel. It's a raccoon. Take a look. So this is a raccoon trying to get in. What he did was start pulling away the caps and the ridge vent. So apparently the roof's 11 years old. As you can see, like this ridge vent, it's like really deteriorating. It's junk, this stuff. It's not very good. There's definitely a lot better styles of ridge vent than you can get than that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to temp this up. I'm going to put a few pieces of capping on, and then we'll come back next week and maybe we'll switch out all this whole entire ridge vent with a more of an upgraded ridge vent that's a little bit stronger, and the animals won't try to get in through. So anyways, I'm gonna get going on this. Didn't know I was working with ridge vents, so I don't have any long nails, so I'm just going to save these and reuse them. Improvise. No, these aren't the proper caps that I have, but like I said, this is just a temporary thing for next week, just because we got some snow coming today. Just nails. Hopefully I'll get on to something a little more challenging this afternoon. Putting on ridge vent, never drive the nail all the way home, because you make little potholes in the thing, and then water can pool inside of it. So you always just put the nail so it hits flush. Just like that. A lot of times ridge vent leaks, and you have roofers come up, they don't understand. Oh, I don't know why this ridge vent's leaking. Everything looks to be fine. And that's what it is. Potholes. Shingles aren't meant to have holes in them. Pivots. Meant to shed the water, not hold it. Look at that. One piece of cap short. If any of these are not broken. Oh. Alright, well I gotta go down and get one more piece of cap that I shorted myself for, so anyways, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers. Guys, next job, this one's just a roof inspection. We did a bunch of the buildings here already in the past, and as you can see, this one here is way overdue to be done. Now, another thing that I'm noticing here, if you take a look at the vents here, see the black coming around these vents? got them all over there. You can really see it here. So that's a telltale sign that we got that we're gonna have mold issues with this job. So we're probably gonna end up going inside. We're gonna have to change a lot of plywood. We'll be re-insulating them. As far as this air conditioning unit is concerned, some of the buildings we took them right down off the roof, and some of them they wanted to salvage and keep them. So we'll get there when we get there here in the spring. So another issue with this particular job, some of them have mansard walls. There's no air intake. There's nothing going in and coming out the vent. So that's probably why you got those mold issues. So what we're doing to fix the problem is, once we get this all stripped out, what we're going to do is we're going to extend the rafters 3.5 inches out, and then we got it's like a custom vent you can buy. It's 3 inches. That's going to allow the air to go inside, make it like a small soffit area. Allow the air to go in and out and exit out the vents. Full prep, obviously. These kind of jobs, usually we're running 6 feet of ice and water at the bottom, drip edge, deck armor, and then we're going to be putting on timberline shingles. So yeah, I'll get these pictures taken, send them into the office, and we'll see you in the spring with this one. Okay guys, we're on roof leak number 3 for the day. This one's super simple, super easy, but really dumb. Take a look. Okay, so we got a bath vent install here. You can see the roofers. They tried to they caulked around all around the vent, stuff like that. But watch how they nailed it. So you got this nail here. See, sticking right through. See how it's rusty? The water's going in there. That leaks. This one here, another one. This is you can see that there's water going in there like that. Now you see how these vents have these little nail slot holes. Don't use those, and don't put your nail there. So what happens if you put your nail right there? The water goes into that slot. Doesn't matter if you got caulking over the nail or not. It's going to go down into the nail. It's going to wick down into the attic, and it's going to cause a leak. So either put the nail up under the shingle right there, or kick it in a little bit like that. Or if you really want to put the vent in properly, you could have cut the vent up a little higher so that this shingle would have went down and covered the whole flange. So I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm gonna re-nail this vent down. I'm gonna caulk it. I'll caulk it underneath. Obviously caulk over top of it. Once this is all flush too, I'll caulk it like that. Cover those holes with caulking, and call it good. And I'm going home. Complete.